Good morning. It is 6:45 a.m. Time for a lovely Monday of rehearsal. I'm about to go shave my nasty face. So I'm not gonna bring the camera in there because there might be naked dudes. All right, I'm back. I got the baby face going. So we're about to leave to go to rehearsal. First I'm gonna eat breakfast, which I don't really eat breakfast. I usually just eat one of these little energy bars. Nature's Valley is the best. So like any good Marine, I'm gonna make my bed now. Boot camp style. There we go. That motivated 45-degree crease. This actually looks terrible, and this is not how they teach us how to make it in boot camp. Hope none of my drill instructors are watching this video, because they would probably be ashamed. All right, now I'm gonna make sure I have all the trash that I need for rehearsal. Be good and effective. Let's see, we got quad hype hat, sunscreen, sunglasses, doc book, very important. Gotta have that. Water bottle, staying hydrated. We got our music binder to stay knowledgeable on the music. And yep, there it is. The handy dandy EpiPen in case I start to die. I bet you guys can't guess what I'm allergic to. It's really, really rare, and it's kind of like a combination of two things that need to happen at the same time. So leave a comment with your best guess. All right, so now we got our little 5-minute walk to the field. Usually we keep our drums in a storage container at the field, but we brought them back to the room this weekend to do a head change, which we didn't even do because we decided that since our first show is in 2 days, that we'll just do it tomorrow so they're fresh for the new show. So we brought them all the way back there for no reason. And to kill some time on this walk, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So this is my second year in Yuma with the Commandant zone. And the first time I heard that we were going to Yuma last year, I was super excited because in the movie The Brave Little Toaster, which all my true fans know that is my favorite movie, in that movie, the cars at the end of the movie start singing about all the places they went to before they get crushed to death and killed. And when I was a little kid, I made a list of all the places that those cars sung about and made it my life's mission to go to every single one of those cities mentioned in that song. And the old station wagon Woody car at the end, whose eyeball falls out, she talks about how she drove to Yuma. So when I found out that I'd be going to Yuma, I was like, yes, I get to cross that one off the list. And just like I thought, this place is magical. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. So here we are at the rehearsal field. Got all sorts of motivated Marines here, fixing up drums, getting back rubs, just waiting for stretch block to start. I don't do the back rub thing because I'm way too ticklish and I think I would freak out. All right, so the drum line, we do our own thing for stretch block. We're on our way into the gym. We usually do some good calisthenic warm-ups and then play some knockout for warm-up purposes, but also for fun and team building purposes. I'm here with Yuma knockout champion, Ryan Jonker.
What up?
Got any words of inspiration?
Make your first layup and you win.
There you have it. All right, so we got 7 minutes before rehearsal starts, so we're gonna take care of some important stuff, such as applying sunscreen, SPF 50 or higher. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm white, so we gotta stay protected. Okay, so we got a couple minutes before we start, so I'm gonna take this time to post as Linda on Finsta. So let's find a cute picture. Ooh, that one's good. Okay, we're gonna post that, and we're gonna tag some of the other Finsters in there. Gotta be social. So a typical Yuma rehearsal day for us. It starts out, we'll do stretch for half an hour at 7:30. Then we have visual from 8 to 11. Then we'll take chow. Then we have sectional block, followed by another break. And then finally ensemble block, which is kind of like a stock DCI drum corps schedule. So at this point in time, we are 3 weeks into Yuma. This is our last week here. We do this every year. It's kind of like our band camp, I guess, if you're gonna compare it to something. And we learn our field show, which we're about to go on tour with and perform it on the West Coast. So right now, we are learning the last movement, Stars and Stripes Forever, which this one's pretty chill. The rest of our show, we have 4 movements. It's very comparable to like a DCI show. It's very fast-paced tempo and a lot of notes. But the Stars and Stripes Forever is pretty chill. It's sort of like our encore performance, you know, get the crowd all hyped up. So yeah, it's not as difficult, but we still want it to be just as clean as the rest of the show. So that's what we're working on right now, just finishing up, putting the final touches on the show before we go on tour next week. So we're on a little break now, but I'm really motivated. So during the breaks, I like to work on some pull-ups over here. So I'm a little bit broke off from yesterday. I just did a Marine Corps PFT, which consists of max set of pull-ups, max set of crunches, and a 3-mile run as fast as you can possibly do it, which I actually did really well on that part. But the pull-ups are my worst event, and they've always been my worst event. So I'm gonna spend this next like 364 days before the next PFT really trying to get better at them. So here we go. We are now on chow break. So, gotta get changed into appropriate civilian attire, and I'm gonna hit the chow hall. I also gotta buy more sunscreen, so we're gonna do all that during this break.
Yeah.
So I'm all dressed and appropriate now in my appropriate civilian attire, which consists of a collared shirt, shorts or khaki pants with a belt. Belt is very important. And also either dress shoes or these Sperry's. Dress shoes look a little goofy in shorts, so we're gonna go with the Sperry's. And while we're on tour with the Marine Corps, you gotta be in appropriate civilian attire if you're going into an establishment. So we're about to go to the chow hall and also to the PX to buy some sunscreen. So gotta be appropriate. We are now in the Yuma Chow Hall. Apparently this chow hall was voted the best chow hall in all the Marine Corps. Which, I mean, it is pretty good. You got 2 whole sides to get food. So we're gonna scan through and see what's good. Okay, we're here to chow down. I'm sitting with Corporal Jordan Tuggle as he eats his butterscotch pudding. And just joining us is Corporal Eric Donaldson, also chowing down. So I went with salad with Italian dressing. My favorite is French, but they don't have it, so gotta go with that. I also got broccoli, some pork, rice, banana, green tea, and butterscotch pudding. Because I'm a fat thing. We are now walking into the Marine Corps Exchange, the MCX. There's a whole lot of stuff in here, but we just need to get sunscreen, so we should be in and out. Let's see what we got here. I prefer the spray, personally, because I like to do things quickly. Can't be wasting time rubbing all over the place, so... there we go. 50 plus. For us white guys. I am now in line with Lance Corporal Teal Ewer, who is buying some Powerades.
Sugar-free, 0-calorie.
Very good.
Powerades.
Excellent.
Because it's healthy.
That is healthy.
Yeah.
And get those electrolytes in there. All right, I'm back. Changed back into gray for rehearsal. So this is our room. You can tell we're a bunch of drummers because there's drum pads and sticks all over the place. So we got PFC Eric Lindquist over here.
Hola.
Putting some shoes on. And we also got Lance Corporal Duncan Crossan, who's on the phone. And we're all about to go push front ensemble gear to the field. Super fun.
Highlight of our day.
And we're off. The great front ensemble migration. I'm pushing the gong.